Among Guatemala's success stories is the unique case of FEDECOVERA, whom for 47 years have been pioneers in the development of the Quechua and Pakamchi communities, benefiting children, young people, women, and men. Through this kind of organization, FEDECOVERA promotes positive changes for our country, making this integration model an example for Guatemala and the world. We are a second-level cooperative organization, socially responsible by nature, providing effective services to 42 cooperatives, directly and indirectly benefiting more than 100,000 people. In 1996, we started executing long-term forestry projects with economic, social, and environmental components, then seeing as something impossible and with too many challenges. Nevertheless, we achieved our goals, establishing a forestry nursery with top-notch technology, where we have been producing over 55 million agroforestry plants that were planted on 50,000 hectares, property of individual foresters, and 7,000 hectares planted in cooperatives' land, generating important benefits for our country. Our forests. These are our forests. Forests planted by the hands of cooperative women and men, trees we have seen grown for over 20 years and represent the story behind the efforts and dedication of a diversified production with a social, environmental, and economic focus, with a unified goal to sustainably improve the life quality of the cooperative's families. With an adequate forestry management and through the application of endorsed practices by the FSC certification from the Forestry Management and Chain Custody, thousands of cubic meters of wood logs are harvested, and new plantation programs begin in the intervened areas. With discipline, teamwork, and a correct resources management, we achieved one of our long-term goals, the construction and setup of our industrial forestry plant. Inaugurated in 2013, strategically located in El Rancho, at El Progreso State, it has the capability to process, transform, and commercialize a diversified portfolio of forestry products, always guaranteeing the required quality for our clients. Most of our human resources comes from the cooperatives, providing jobs to more than 100 people who are in constant training. We add value to the agricultural products that come from our member cooperatives, who obtain important benefits while participating under our system of integration, boosting 7 supply chains, managed under agroforestry systems. One of them is the cardamom supply chain, where we have positioned ourselves as the main producers and exporters of organic cardamom in the world, offering and guaranteeing quality and traceability. Coffee is part of our history, reason why we provide technical assistance and the necessary technology to the cooperatives and their members. Furthermore, through effort and dedication, we have replaced most of the coffee plantations with varieties that resist plagues and diseases, especially the coffee rust, while ensuring to preserve the organoleptic characteristics. In our ongoing search to diversify production, we have incorporated other forestry and non-forestry products to our value supply chain system. We identified the opportunity to recover the cacao quality by implementing a program with technical, financial, and managerial assistance in the towns of Caabán and Lon Kin in the Alta Verapaz state. The allspice is cultivated in the tropical cloudy forest by our member cooperatives and small producer associations, where we promote the production and harvest through environmentally friendly processes, abiding the regulations of the National Council of Protected Areas. The implementation of the turmeric supply chain has promoted the proactive participation of young women and men inside the cooperatives, generating sources of employment and improving their living conditions and those of their families. We promote an environmental and economic focus for the restoration of the quality and productivity of our value supply chains by implementing the biotechnology laboratory, contributing to the innovation in the utilized technology for the reproduction and conservation of species, and the biofactory where ecological alternatives are produced to promote organic production in the crops of our associated cooperatives. The industrial plant Ixcapec, located in Coban, Alta Verapaz, has the optimized conditions and effective processes to industrialize the products from our cooperatives, also equipped with a microbiology laboratory that intervenes in the quality assurance and food safety controls, as well as infrastructure and the management that reflects the investments made. Concluding here, a direct marketing process that guarantees high-quality products, exact weight, and a fair price to the small producers, while providing traceability, a personalized service and efficient supply to our clients worldwide. One of the most important pillars in FEDECOVERA's social, economic, sustainable, and inclusive model is the attention given to its associated cooperatives. In addition to services focused on the administrative and productive activities of these cooperatives, thanks to the invaluable support of Frontier Co-op, the Health Services Center has been implemented, offering general medicine, dentistry, and specialties in that field, among others. In 2022, with the objective of bringing this service closer to cooperatives' families and improving it, the mobile medical unit was implemented, with the necessary equipment, instruments, and personnel to provide them with quality and warmth at an accessible price, transferring their services to the farthest places in the region. In the search for alternatives to generate employment opportunities and prevent migration, we diversified the activities of our associated cooperatives. In 2005, we implemented one of the first community-based rural tourism cooperative projects at the national level through the coffee tour of the Chico Cooperative. We developed the first cooperative textile industry through Co-op Leda, RL. We promoted the first youth cooperative in Guatemala, Co-op Sihove, RL, and Koikman, RL, a cooperative entirely integrated by women. The cooperative system is a means for the participation of all demographic sectors, especially young people and female cooperativists, who have forged a space in the productive, administrative, and commercial activities of their organizations. We maintain a constant search for support from our partners, and as a result, we have implemented projects with different focuses and objectives. We celebrate the achievements with each participating international organization, serving as a clear example that through cooperation, we unite purposes and institutional strengths that contribute to improving the living conditions of cooperative families. Our model is successful because we integrate men and women into a system of sustainable agroforestry production chains, responsibly harnessing the natural resources at our disposal. This has earned us several recognitions throughout our institutional journey, notably at the national level, where we received the Presidential Medal for the Environment in 2016. Internationally, we have been recognized as a success case by the World Trade Organization in Geneva, Switzerland. Today, we confidently affirm that we are a fundamental part of the economic and social development of our country, representing the fruits of leadership with a passion for cooperative excellence. It is the result of a vision, effort, innovation, and dedication, driven by a committed team that values solidarity, democracy, and equitable participation. Here, thousands of owners interact constantly, working towards the achievement of sustainable development goals. We remain committed and will continue to fight together with the conviction of achieving our ideals, because together, we are one.